something.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Dr. Thank you to everybody today for participating in our pick game. Now we ask you to all please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
We are ready for some hockey here at the Dover Ice Arena in Dover, New Hampshire. It is the Goffstown Grizzlies on the road against the St. Thomas Saints. The Saints, one of the powers in Division II hockey. And after a down year last year where they missed the playoffs, really kind of surprisingly, they did lose, I think, 16 seniors 2 years ago, but they are back. They're 4-1. Pete Terrier, along with Paul Lassard and Paul Matitol, and Paul Lassard, this Saints team, 4-1. Their only loss came against Oyster River, 3-2 in overtime. But when you look at the totality of this team, they have outscored their opponents 34-5 in those 4 games. So they have wins of 5-0, 8-0, 9-0, and 10-2.
We were mentioning it while they were announcing their starting lineup. Uh, You know a few of the names at a lot of these schools just because we've always played against each other in club. But when you look down and you see 8 names that stick out as really good players on one team, they have, and actually they're still a fairly young team. I think they only had 2 seniors, I believe, just starting. They got a lot of juniors, a lot of freshmen on the lineup. So certainly a tough team. It's going to be a tough game, but certainly Goffstown's proven in the first 9 games that we played that we can keep up with just about anybody. So we play our game and be smart, stay out of the box. We could certainly have a chance here.
So Kyle Bennett's going to be the starting goaltender today. It's going to be Terrier facing off against Cam Aceto, the freshman, playing out there with his brother, Garrett Aceto, and the one of the best players in Division II hockey, in high school hockey here, Jackson Estes.
Right.
He's number 19, and he's got the puck on his stick now. Tries to send it to one of his teammates, Aceto, and the puck banged forward by Dylan Elbag as they've got Tyler Lassard, Elbag, Terrier, along with Jackson Horn and Austin Campbell on defense. Elbag flips it up into the air. It's going to bounce off the red line, and Terrier scoops it and sends it back to Campbell. Campbell's going to whip it into the neutral zone. It's picked off there by Eli Evans, one of the 2 starting D-men, along with Thomas Edgerly from St. Thomas. Trying to make a move, and a quick one is Aiden Tibbetts. Tibbetts, he transferred from Somersworth Co-Brown. They had a couple players transfer from Somersworth Co-Brown, and the Aceto brothers came from the state of Maine. I think they were with York High School.
I believe you're right.
or at least Garrett Aceto was. The younger Aceto is just a freshman.
Right.
Terrier's going to flip it off the wall and get it out. And Sam Chapman had a chance at it, and then St. Ange, as A.J. Hill's out there with Brock Bennett on defense. And the other forward is Diodati for Goffstown. Diodati flips it out. Chapman trying to chase it down in the right corner. It's going to be picked up by Patrick McGahee. Two McGahees on the team. There's Patrick and Brandon, pair of seniors. Here's Bennett shooting one. It was blocked. And then Bennett got the rebound to himself and shot it off the chest of the goaltender, Zach Patow. Only one goalie on this roster. So it's Zach Patow's game. And that one got deflected onto the netting. So we'll get a stoppage with 12:53 left to go, first period. No score, Goffstown and St. Thomas.
Well, it looks like they're just kind of feeling each other out. Goffstown struggling making a good outlet pass here, but I think they'll figure it out.
So Estes takes that face off. The Grizzlies have it in their zone, but they don't have possession. Elbeck gloves it. He flips it back in. It's going to be grabbed there by Edgerly. Edgerly behind his net, feeds it in the corner. Saints trying to get it out. Estes gets it on his stick. He's going to whip a pass off the boards, picked up by Jackson Horn. His outlet was deflected by Aceto, and some fancy stick work by Lassard. Tries to put it on the stick of Terrier, and it bounced off his stick. Here comes St. Thomas the other way. Behind the net, Horn after it. Horn grabs it, flips it to the right point. Shot, deflected on the way in. And here's a takeaway by Campbell and Lassard. Lassard feeds Campbell. Backhand shot, and it is covered on the second attempt by the goalie Patow. But a good 2-on-1 there for Lassard and Campbell.
Yep, good puck movement, good outlet pass, playing with their heads up and moving the puck.
So it's going to be Tibbetts on the draw against St. Ange, and the Saints able to send it the other way, and it's a pass and a shot that was deflected. I think that was McGahee, Brandon McGahee, 22, who took that shot. Bennett has it on the wall, tries to send it across. It's going to be picked up there by the Saints. Bennett picks it off. He's going to take it in. He got bothered there by Tibbetts, and the puck loose on the wall, a battle for it. Picked up there, McGahee. McGahee swings it left-hand side. Kozlowski and Kyle Bennett makes a glove save on a shot from the left.
Yeah, Kozlowski is another one that we got to watch out for. He's very quick. He's got great hands. Has become a really good hockey player in his later years here.
I think he's the other one that, along with Tibbetts, transferred from Somersworth Go Brown.
I believe you're right.
On the face-off, Terrier. Up ahead, Lassard. He pokes it forward. Lassard ahead of the pack. He shoots, and it's saved by the pads of Patow. But Lassard got a good piece of stick on that one.
Yeah, he tried to go 5-hole, it looked like, but he played it.
Nice pass, Aceto to Aceto, but then it was broken up. Terrier battling. Horn gets it over to Terrier. Terrier flips it to Lassard. He checks it down with the stick, but it's picked up there by the Saints. Connor Bernard out there gets it on his stick, fires it into the zone. It's going to be picked up there by Aceto. His outlet is intercepted by Horn. Now Terrier swings it to the side, looking for Horn. Picked up by Garrett Aceto. In front, and a shot and a score by A.J. Kozlowski. You said it. It was Terrier tried to hit it to the side, and they were able to maintain possession, and it set them up for a score for A.J. Kozlowski.
Yeah, Horn and Terrier just kind of got on mixed signals there, backing into the defensive zone, and it just got flown into the board while we had 3 St. Thomas players coming in. And Kozlowski's just sitting out in the slot by himself, and it was a great pass from whoever it was in the corner. I missed it, but
It was Aceto, Garrett Aceto.
yeah, great goal.
Assistant number 9, Garrett Aceto. And number 19,
Oh, that's way offsides.
All right, Dio trying to make a move with Sam in the middle. Dio had it taken away. Sam trying to get it back. So they gave assists to Garrett Aceto and Estes on that goal. And it's an early 1-0 lead for St. Thomas.
Oh, nice play by is that Saino? Yeah.
In front, the shot, a good save by Bennett, and then they got another goal. As that one went popping straight in the air, and they had someone camping out down low, and he poked it in, and I believe that's Tibbetts, Aiden Tibbetts. 2-0 St. Thomas.
Yeah, that's a tough one because that was a really great shot that good look that they had. Kyle made a great blocker save. It just wrong angle and popped up over in the back of his helmet. I believe his brother Brock was behind him trying to knock it back out before they knocked it in, but it was too late.
So a quick 2-0 lead for the Saints. That one was flipped up into the netting by Terrier.
Quite a game before this between Merrimack and Dover. Merrimack was leading by 1 with 30 seconds left. And Dover tied it up with 30 seconds left, and it ended up in a tie.
So 2 goals less than a minute apart for St. Thomas here early in the first period, and they have a 2-0 lead with 10 minutes left in the period. Puck comes flying out. Horn gloves it and sends it forward. Intercepted there. And here comes behind the net. What's the call, Paul?
They're going to call an interference on Tyler, but he was really the one that was interfered with, I thought. Huh? Yeah, they just got kind of mixed up out in front of the net. But Tyler got the call.
So the penalty on Lassard is going to give them a power play. 9:55 left first period. And St. Thomas on the advantage here, already leading 2-0 early. Comes to the right point. Aceto wheels it. Estes making moves in the corner. Estes. He feeds it to Tibbetts. Now from straight on, Bennett gloves it and makes the save. That shot came from A.J. Kozlowski up top.
Yep. So Kozlowski, I got to see him at Hockey Night in Boston this summer. He's pretty impressive.
St. Ange is going to take this face off. It comes to the right point. Up top, Kozlowski, and another save by Bennett. The glove save on Kozlowski. So still 1:40 left on this power play. 9:34 left in the period. Here's Estes. Estes takes it to the corner. Estes sizing it up, sends it in front, and what do you know? It's 3-0 St. Thomas. Jackson Estes setting up Aceto, and Garrett Aceto banged it home, and this one's getting away early.
Yeah, that was kind of a tough one. A.J. Aceto kind of snuck up to the far post. And we had Hill standing right out front in the lower slot, but he didn't see him come up behind him. And who made the pass again?
It was from Estes.
Oh, it was Estes, right? Yeah, it was a nice pass too.
3-0 early. Back to 5-on-5 here, as it has been a dominating effort for the Saints. Elbeg tries to take it in. It's sent right back out. Horn's going to fire it in off the pad of the goaltender. Terrier has it left-hand side. Terrier shoots. The rebound comes out deep. Horn sends it back behind the net. Terrier gets it in the corner. Feeds it behind the net. Diodati after it. He's got a left point. Campbell, if he can get it there. But the Saints are going to take it away. and take it the other way. Knocked away by Campbell. And then Terrier's got 2-on-2 with Elbeg. He feeds him. The shot.
Oh, nice
save. Terrier tried the rebound but couldn't get the stick down. It's a pass over to Terrier. He dumps it behind the net. Elbeg feeds Terrier. Terrier shoots it. It was deflected. And it's going to be picked up by the Saints and cleared out. 8:10 left to go first period. 3-0 St. Thomas. This is going to be an icing as Horn sent it in too far. And it'll come to the other end for a St. Thomas offensive zone faceoff with 8:04 left in the first and already 3-0.
Yeah, tough start, but a lot of hockey left.
Yeah, unfortunately, they score a lot of goals.
Yeah,
so
I know it.
here's Estes. Throws it into the corner. Aceto trying to put it in front. Estes gets checked from Bennett. And then a shot deflected off of Aceto. It's going to be busy in front of this net, I think.
It is, yeah. No, they're crashing the net pretty hard. They are all over the lower slot. Look at all three of them are going right in it.
Sam makes a steal. He's got Lassard ahead. Sam feeds it a little bit behind him. Lassard shoots it backhand. And a good save by Patow as Tyler really couldn't get a lot on that, but he's still got a pretty decent amount of stick on it.
He's got a pretty good backhand. He's that's his second shot in a row. I think he tried to go 5-hole there. I think he's going to maybe change his approach a little bit, switch it up to a 9-iron.
Face off into the corner. Lassard sends it to the other corner. Terrier now right point. Zach Lassard winding up way off, but it's picked up by Tyler. He'll dump it behind the net. Sam's going to get to it. No, he skated right past it. Now Terrier backhands. It's Lassard behind the net. Feeds it to Sam. His shot blocked. Sam gets it back. Trying to feed the pass to Terrier. That thing was loose. Still loose. And Patow had no idea where that puck was.
Yep.
And we had a few chances.
It almost snuck underneath him. I think that was Sam that ended up going down behind the net with it. And he just kind of turned and flipped it back at him. And he lost it for a moment, but we just didn't have anybody there.
Face off for the Grizzlies. 7 minutes left in the period. Saints able to clear it out. Picked off. Sent back in by Campbell. But right onto the stick of Jackson Plummer. So St. Thomas has co-coaches. Perry and Chris Plummer are co-coaches. It's a father-son deal.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Perry was the coach here at St. Thomas, and Chris played for them, or him. Here's Terrier, losing it in the corner, sends it back to Horn right point. Cross ice pass. Campbell steps up, shoots it, deflected. Sam gets it. Sam makes a move, feeds it in the corner. Terrier tries to shoot a pass to Tyler. It goes wide. Campbell shoots one behind the net. Tyler battling. Tyler just got high with a forecheck, and I think Tyler's going in again. Is he?
Yeah, I think so. So him and number 10 got mixed up out in front of the net. He was kind of holding Tyler. Tyler threw him down before they even went down behind the net, and I think Jackson Plummer went in the back to retaliate, and Tyler got his hands up. Stupid.
So they call the cross check.
Yeah.
So it's another power play for the Saints. 6:09 left in the first period. They're already up 3-0 here.
Yep. You got to keep your hands down. He knows better.
St. Thomas was going out there 4-on-4.
We'll take it.
They got somebody off the bench. It was McGahee. In the corner, McGahee
Zach
trying to
out there on the
feed
penalty kill.
Estes. Pops out. Going to be chased down by Kozlowski. Aceto has room left side. Sends it in front.
Nice block, Zach.
And good clear by Elbeg. Patow's going to come out of his net to come get it. Minute 25 left on the power play. Kozlowski leaves it in the middle. McGahee lost it. Aceto shoots it. It went wide. Deflected. Behind the net, Kozlowski couldn't get it. Picked up by Tibbetts. Bennett trying to take it away. He does. Can't flip it out, but Elbank does. And it comes to the neutral zone. Kozlowski. Kozlowski gets it back, feeds it to no one, but Estes gets it, makes a nice move with the stick, feeds it, Aceto, back for Estes, behind him. It's Elbag, 1-on-2. Elbag smartly just clears it to the other end.
Yeah, we get a full change.
4:50 left to go, first period.
40 seconds left in the penalty.
Here's Aceto, poked away.
Ooh, that was close.
Aceto, right side, sends it in front, wide. Rebound pops out. Terrier battling. Fight for it. St. Thomas comes up with it. Up top, the shot. Little bit of deflection on the way to Bennett. And it comes out to the right point. 4 seconds left on this power play. Right side across to the left. It's Edgerly. Feeds it right corner.
Even strength.
They feed it into the low slot. The pass winding up. That was deflected in front. Grizzlies need to get this one out, and they will. Diodati, he has Sam in the middle. Dio just sends it into the referee, and it's going to be picked up there by St. Thomas. Kelly, number 5. Behind the net, stolen by Sam. In front, Dio couldn't shoot it on goal. Now Sam in the corner. Sam to Terrier. All the way to the other side. It comes out. Horn sends it. Deflected. Puck loose in the middle. Dio searching, and it's cleared out and iced the length of the ice. So 3:20 left first period. Grizzlies will have an offensive zone face-off.
That's right. We're still playing smart. We're still moving the puck. We're still getting offensive chances. We're getting good shots. We just got to keep the pressure on. Be nice to get at least one before the end of this first period.
They scored all 3 goals within 2 minutes of each other.
Right.
So the Grizzlies trying to keep it in. They will not be able to. Coming up with speed, Kozlowski dumps it into the corner. A.J. Hill gets there, but it goes to the right point. Shot and a score. That was deep from Logan Lemieux. Right point, and I don't think Kyle ever saw it.
I think it got tipped out front by Kozlowski.
So Kozlowski is leading the handshake, so you're probably right.
Yep.
And that's his second goal, and it's 4-0 St. Thomas here. 3 minutes left in the first period.
That wasn't the one I was looking for before the end of the period.
No.
That's all right. We knew this game was going to be a test. It'd be great to see the boys just keep the pressure on.
Right-hand side, chasing it is Cope, number 11, intercepted by St. Ange. Elbag just leveled the St. McGahee.
Assist number 16, Logan Lemieux. And number 22, Brandon McCarthy. Kozlowski from Lemieux. And McCarthy at 3:01 of the first period.
Puck picked up by Campbell. Intercepted in the neutral zone, just sent back in. Aceto after it. Horn trying to get there first. He does. And Campbell sends it over to Horn. Lassard has it come to Campbell left side.
Nice pass.
Gets it to Tyler. Comes off his stick. He shoots it. Pad save. And Campbell wound up and missed.
Yeah, that was Garrett Aceto made a pretty good play from behind to take his stick off target, I think.
Minute 47 left first period. It's been all Saints. 4-0. Here's Sam tipping it towards the goaltender. Lassard checks in the corner.
That body's flying everywhere.
Terrier comes in trying to grab it. Now Lassard up top. Kept in by Bennett. but it's picked up there by a pink shirt. And the other way, Zach Lassard after it. They're going to wave off the icing or no? So minute 19 left. We'll have an offensive zone face-off.
While they're going, I wanted to say sorry to hear about your baseball announcer predecessor passing away.
Oh, Bob Euchre.
You know it.
Just a bit
I
outside.
was saying it when I was walking in. I've seen all the videos.
Oh, yeah. Here's Sam shooting it. It got deflected. Comes out to Bennett. Nope. Stuck in the corner. Terrier tips it to Sam. Sam takes it into the corner. Sam lost it. Comes out to Bennett. Can't keep it in. Bennett fighting. Got it taken away. Coming the other way. And it's going to be a trip on Brock Bennett as he just reached the stick in on Aiden Tibbetts. And it'll be another St. Thomas power play.
That was a tough one.
51 seconds left in the period.
You can see what the Saints do. It's constant 2 on the puck, 2 on the puck, 2 on the puck. Brock was trying to battle, trying to get it back in the zone, and giving a little bit of time for his line mates to get back out on sides. But there was 3 of them in front of him before he blanked.
So St. Thomas trying to add another power play goal on here. They already lead 4-0. Final 38 seconds, first period. Behind the net, Estes. Good job by Horn to knock that away. But it comes up top, Kozlowski. And a shot and a glove save by Kyle Bennett.
Who's that, Aiden Tibbetts?
Yep. They just got a lot of guys who can shoot.
They do.
And they're very good passing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that second goal on the far post to Kozlowski, that was an incredible pass.
So it's going to be Tibbetts on the face-off here. And Terrier comes up with it. He has Sam on the left. He just whiffed on the pass. And it's a shot went deflected off the back wall.
10 seconds.
Good job by Horn to knock that off the stick of Estes. Campbell. Will they get another shot off? They do. It's over the net. And there's the Horn at the end of 1. And after 1, it's 4-0 St. Thomas.
Tough playing against a tough team. 3 penalties in the first period, 2 by Lassard. We have 1 that's going to feed us into the second period here. Those are a challenge. I think they only scored 1 goal though on the power play, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we can just clearly see they're a very talented team. We're going to have to play our best hockey, and missing one of our top 2 centers. With
no Cooper Chapman.
Yep, he's got I don't know if it's a pinched nerve in his shoulder or something along those lines. So he's going to be out for a little bit. So we're challenged, but we certainly have the skill. We've proved it. We've beaten 4 D1 teams so far this year. So hopefully we come back out in the second period.
I think their goalie has given up some rebounds. We just got to be in position to bang one home.
Right, yeah. He deflects them wide pretty well. And with some good speed, so they're getting out of the slot. But there's definitely been some that we could have poked home. But he's also made some good saves. We've had a couple of good shots. Lassard had a couple of good shots. Sam got in there. Terrier had a couple of good shots. So we have our chances. We just keep banging it, and we'll see if we can turn this around.
All right, after 1, it's 4-0 St. Thomas. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll get you second period action from the Dover Ice Arena. Pete Terrier, along with Paul Lassard and Paul Matatal, our executive producer, making this broadcast possible. Hopefully the second period will be much better than the first.